Hello and a really warm welcome to our Christmas tree emboss and dot art tutorial. So for this Christmas tree card tutorial, dot and emboss tutorial, you're going to need, first of all, your card and envelope. So I'm going to be using a square card in this tutorial, but which the square cards are great if you want to go around the edge of the bauble too. But if you wanted to simply just have the tree without the bauble, then the A6 cards, are really good too for that. You'll also need your dot art tool, your gold gel pen, your stencil, and your booklet to follow the instructions. I would also recommend that you've just read through the dot art and the embossing tips, and also watch the warm-up tutorials as well before starting on this tutorial. Great, so once you've got everything together, your stencil, your dot art tool, your wax paper, and the wax paper has a shiny side and a slightly more matte side. So it's the shiny side that we use to rub over the paper, which leaves a wax residue. And just makes it easier to rub over. And then with the raised central line there, we fold the card over in half before we start the process. So we're going to start by placing the stencil on the inside front of the card. So we're working to start with on the inside of the card, and position the stencil exactly where you'd like it to be. And then, as I've shown in the warm-up tutorial, using your dot art tool, we're now going to score the paper and create the outline of the stencil on the inside of the card. So starting in the middle, holding your stencil, in position so that it doesn't move, and then going around the edge, in the middle, around the edge, so all the way around the inside and the outside of the stencil to really score the paper and make a mark. Once you've done that, you're going to take your wax paper and, with the shiny side down, rub the paper over the outline that you've made on the inside of the card. And what this does is it will leave a really thin wax residue that will reduce the friction between your embossing tool and the card surface. And what this means is that your embossing tool should glide much more smoothly over the paper. So there won't be as much friction and it won't be as hard. And you can always keep doing this. If you ever feel like a particular area when you're doing the embossing feels a bit tough or a bit hard to rub over, you can just rub the wax paper over it again. And now what I'm doing now is placing the stencil under the front of the card, and I'm holding it up to the light, so then I can gently move the stencil around and just really observe and try and find the exact position. So observe the interplay between the stencil design and the outline, so that you can get it in the right position. So really you want to line up the stencil with the outline that you've just done. And then this is going to allow you to have a visual guide, allowing you to align the two. So then, holding the stencil in place and still working on the inside of your card, you're going to apply pressure and create a rough outline on the inside and outside and stencil edges. So it's easier, I find, just to do lots of little lines and create that rough outline initially. And then you can go back over all the edges again, just gently pushing the embossing tool towards the stencil edges and sculpting that paper to create the wonderful embossed effect that will closely adhere to the stencil contours. So here I'm just rubbing a bit more wax paper on again because it felt a little bit rough, a little bit hard to make the marks. So don't forget you can do this whenever you feel you need to. And don't rush this process, just do it slowly, notice your breathing, enjoy the feel and the interaction of holding your dot art tool and creating those marks on the paper, and the interaction between the tool and the paper. and enjoy thinking what it's going to look like afterwards. So yeah, really start to relax, slow down, don't rush it, and enjoy the process. So keep going over the edges of the stencil, so you're getting a really nice sharp distinct line on the edges, and when you're happy, when you feel you've gone over all the edges enough, then you can turn your card over and wow, admire the wonderful embossed design that is now showing on the front of your card. Great, so now we're going to move on to doing a bit of the dot art on this card. You can leave it like this if you want, if you like the really simple, plain Christmas card, very classic, particularly lovely, then leave it at this stage. But I'm going to start adding a little bit of gold, wonderful gold dots, just to give it that real festive feel. So I'm just going to be doing here dots, random dots of different sizes, and I'm going to add them all over this raised part of the Christmas tree to start with. If you feel the end of your dot art tool is getting a bit built up with paint, then don't forget to give it a wipe, and they'll make sure that your dots stay in a nice, lovely circular pattern rather than blobs and spikes. As with the embossing, try and really relax your body, try and focus on your breathing, and really bring yourself into the present moment, noticing the dots, noticing the size, the shape, the way the light is reflecting off your card, and just relax and enjoy the process. So once you're happy with the concentration of dots on your tree, you can give the end of your dot tool a wipe, and then I like to put very large gold dot, so adding more and more paint in this top central bit where the thread would go on the bauble. And now I'm going to start decorating, do a bit of a border for this card. Again, it's completely up to you if you want to do a border, and hopefully you've watched the borders tutorial where there's just a warm-up tutorial which talks about all the different possible suggested borders you might want to do with your dotting paint and also with your gold pen. So here, as you can see, I'm doing a dot and then like the dot and drag technique. Trying to keep it as uniform and equal as possible in terms of the spaces between the marks that I'm making, and this adds a really lovely detail, I think, to the card. So now we're going to just add a little bit of intricate detail to the envelope. The gold doesn't show up brilliantly on the brown, but it's quite a nice subtle addition, I think, to the envelope. So if you've got any different coloured paint and you want to use that, please feel free to do so. But here I'm using, it's a nice classic subtle effect to your envelope. And here I've done a heart at the bottom, and now I'm doing again that dot and drag technique that I've used on the card. And there we have it. We've finished our golden Christmas tree dot and emboss card. I really hope you've enjoyed this tutorial and you've enjoyed creating your card and will enjoy sharing your card with kindness this Christmas. Thank you so much for watching.